In the quiet town of Ravenshadow, a family of 4 moved into a centuries-old mansion. The grandeur of the house concealed its dark history, and the family remained blissfully unaware of the looming shadows that clung to its walls. As the sun dipped below the horizon on their first night, the atmosphere inside the mansion shifted. Whispers echoed through the corridors, and the portraits on the walls seemed to follow the family's every move with their eyes. The parents, John and Emily, dismissed the unease as mere jitters from the unfamiliar surroundings. The children, Lucy and Michael, shared a room on the second floor. That night, as Lucy lay in her bed, she noticed a peculiar shadow dancing across the ceiling. It resembled a figure with elongated limbs and twisted features. Unsettled, she woke Michael, but by the time he opened his eyes, the shadow had vanished. Days turned into nights, and the family's unease grew. Strange noises reverberated through the house, ghostly footsteps, distant whispers, and the creaking of doors that seemed to have a life of their own. Yet whenever the family investigated, the source of the disturbances remained elusive. One evening, as Emily explored the attic, she stumbled upon an old, dusty mirror tucked away in a corner. Its ornate frame hinted at a craftsmanship long forgotten. Mesmerized by her own reflection, Emily failed to notice the shadows in the mirror taking on a life of their own. They writhed and contorted, reaching out as if trying to escape their two-dimensional prison. That night, the shadows invaded the family's dreams. Nightmares of twisted faces and skeletal hands haunted their sleep, blurring the line between the waking world and the realm of dreams. Lucy and Michael awoke with a start, their foreheads beaded with cold sweat. Desperation set in as the family sought answers. John delved into the mansion's history, discovering tales of a cursed family who once inhabited the very rooms they now called home. It was said that the shadows were trapped souls seeking release, and the mirror was a gateway to their tormented realm. One fateful night, the family gathered in the attic, determined to confront the malevolent forces. As they stood before the mirror, the shadows swirled with newfound vigor, manifesting into ghastly forms. Faces contorted in anguish, hands clawed at the air. In a chilling crescendo, the shadows burst forth from the mirror, engulfing the room in darkness. The family screamed as the shadows enveloped them, whispering ancient curses and lamentations. The attic became a twisted amalgamation of reality and nightmare. Just when it seemed the shadows would consume them entirely, a blinding light erupted from the mirror. A figure materialized, an ethereal guardian trapped within the mirror for centuries. With a voice like a distant wind, it spoke incantations that banished the shadows back to their spectral realm. As the shadows retreated, the family found themselves back in the attic, the mirror now dull and lifeless. The guardian, having fulfilled its purpose, dissipated into the air. The mansion fell silent, and the weight of centuries-old curses lifted. The family, forever changed by their harrowing ordeal, left Ravenshadow, leaving behind the mansion and its haunted past. Little did they know that the shadows, though banished for now, lingered in the corners of the mirror, patiently waiting for another unsuspecting soul to cross their path.